Hello everyone, good evening. Hi, this is Shorudeep here. Am I audible to all of you? Can you please confirm this? Good evening to all of you. Thanks all of you. Thanks. Great. Good evening. Wishing you happy new year because uh, tomorrow is the last day of this year and I wish that all of you have a great upcoming 2022, healthy, wealthy, happiness, everything. Let us enjoy the new year that is coming and let us work hard to achieve our goals in the upcoming year. Tomorrow is a new year celebration. A lot of you will be doing. Obviously, I also will be with my friends tomorrow. Though there are this fear of COVID that is looming large again, but not so much in Kolkata right now. So we are having a small house party, not going anywhere. And I know that many of you will be actually doing similar things. So that is why we have kept the post market session today instead of tomorrow, so that all of us can participate in welcoming the new year in the tomorrow session. Now I won't get very heavy in today's session because there is no point, because the FIIs and the serious participants of the markets are away from the market, and whatever market indications we are getting are transitory, because what will happen when the players will come back, the foreign players, the mutual funds, the institutions come back, then we will get a trend of the market. So I will talk very shallow about the next shallow way in about the next week, the things to look at apart from IT, which remains the consistent hard performance that I told you. So again, for those who are new to this session, just let me tell you at the very beginning, this is normally a 1 hour session in which the first half an hour is taken by me and I share my view about the market, and the next half an hour is shared by Vivek sir, and they take just a second, give me a second, please. Yeah. So what I was telling is that first half an hour I share my view about the market, and next half an hour Vivek sir shares his view about the market. Those who are in the TMP or the Stockage Club, they can ask their questions in that platform. This is not a predominantly a question answer session. Okay. But today Vivek sir is possibly not available. He said he will try if it's possible, so we will know later. But as of now, he is not possible. He is now available. So what I will do in first 30 minutes, I will share little bit about the market on from my side, and then if he is available, then Vivek sir will take it. Otherwise, what we will do is that I will take few question and answer after uh, the first 30 minutes. Okay. So uh, let us look at what we discussed last week. Okay, so last week, all of you remember, I also told you this, and I posted this in the that is on 24th evening. You can see 1855, just after the post market session. Just a second. Yeah, sorry for a break. So last week I shared this tweet. You can see at 6:55. I showed this and I told this, and I told in the session also. See, the weekly chart breakout in IT stocks could rally 20, 30, 40% over next 12 months if Nifty IT goes above 38,000. So what Nifty IT actually let us see did the last week. This is the weekly chart. So Nifty IT. what Nifty IT did in this particular week is that it went up 2.47%. Actually, it went up 2.47% after this break I had said. But all of those who are in the TMPN club know that when the breakout actually happened, from that point only, I am advocating all to get into IT. I personally gave this talk, SCL Tech, to my TMP members when it was at 1205 when this breakout happened, and it has gone up 8-9%. I gave in fee going up and up and up, and things are doing well. Okay, so IT, if I go back to the chart of IT, Nifty IT, just a second. So as I told you that I don't think it is a 2-3-4% kind of a move. I expect this kind of a move that happened in IT earlier from 26 to 38,000. So that kind of a move possibly coming. And that's why I wrote this about IT, that possibly IT is going to do well. Okay, so that is where I actually came, and I openly told about this in this, and told that and I told about the stocks that overall looked good. Okay, so Infi, TCS, TechM, SCL Tech, Coforge, Mindtree, LTI, LTTS. So that trend remains in the IT, and that will continue in the coming weeks also. What is happening, you have to understand. If I show you the COVID graph, see what is happening. If I go to the previous day, see, yesterday we had 16 lakh cases. Okay, so that was the highest ever. Earlier high was 12 lakh. That was the previous day. But we can see the death numbers are not that high. The death numbers are not high during that time. And so what is happening is that the COVID is spreading. It has become more virulent, but the pathogenically it is not that uh, deadly. Okay, so or it is not that deadly. It is becoming more, we are getting used to it, our bodies are getting used to it. It is spreading now very speedily in Mumbai and in Bombay and Delhi, and possibly it will spread at many places, but expectedly the death number should be low, because till now there have been 740 750 Omicron cases in India, and thankfully there has been no death reported. So you understand that COVID is now entering an endemic kind of a situation. But what will happen due to the spread of COVID? An Indian graph also, if you go, you can see a sudden jump. It is happening in India right now. Okay, so if you see the cases, it is jumping like anything from 6,000 to 13,000 in 1 or 2 days. It is happening. So from that point of view, we may again see 4 lakh, 5 lakh, 10 lakh kind of a cases, but the number of deaths may come down. But government cannot be that casual. So government will always try to reduce the spread, and therefore the night curfews and the lockdowns, a little bit of lockdowns or some restriction will come into our public life. And that is why what will happen is that every business has to go digital. Otherwise businesses have to shut down for again next one year, or cannot operate properly. So this I you can see this surge in IT due to that, and IT can go towards this 50,000 level also. Okay, so if I think that IT can seriously go at least this much, let me show you. So if I'm talking about this rise, so IT can at least go towards this 47 48,000. The previous jump, if I'm talking about, at least that much if it has to go. So you can understand, and that won't happen very in 1 or 2 months, but that will happen maybe possibly over 5 6 months. So IT remains a great opportunity. Now another index, if I show you, And I'm not going to individual stocks because I showed you, I have already mentioned the kind of stocks. All the charts are looking good, along with that NIIT, Sasuke, and all those things are moving up. When IT moves up, almost everything in IT moves up. Okay. The next important thing that showed breakout is due to this COVID scare, Nifty Pharma. A breakout surely, and as long as stays above this 14,000, can again go towards 15,000. So 6-7% more rally possible. So if I am talking about stocks right now, see, pharma is a very different story. You cannot go all gung ho on pharma, okay? Because pharma, each company is a different story. If I talk to you about Sun Pharma, see, Sun Pharma, if it crosses 850, can go towards 900. Ipca Labs, you can see, started going up, can go up, okay. Again, if I'm talking about Cipla, so you can see started going up, possibly go towards 1,000. Again, if I'm talking about DVs, not yet started. I won't say not yet started, but once it goes above this particular level, definitely we will think that divis will turn around. So I don't know that how long this COVID wave will last, but this COVID can push the pharma sector a little bit away. But all the domestic facing sector, like if I talk about Nifty Bank, okay, not very doing good. And uh, understandably, if everything is shut down, Nifty Bank may again come to this 41, 42,000 kind of a, sorry, 34,100, 200 kind of a level. It is very range bound for some days, and tomorrow and Monday, it can possibly be again range bound. Okay. Not expecting very big move, but yeah, what can touch 34,000 is a very strong support level. If it breaks this level of 33,900, then it comes to 32,400. Okay. So domestic facing sectors are not doing good. Auto, if I talk to you about Nifty Auto, not in a great shape. Nifty FMCG, not in a great shape. You will see Nifty Infra. So all domestic facing sectors are not in a great shape, and this may continue for some time as long as this COVID scare is there, because we know that the the level of the intensity of COVID is coming down, though the COVID cases are going up, but government cannot be that casual. Government has to uh, provide that nobody is actually going out and the cases are as low as possible. So government will always try to do that. So all the domestic facing sectors will do good. And let me tell you what this COVID has done is that, see, what percent of India is so much digitally literate. So what COVID has done, it has taken almost 90% of our population. Uh, it has hit 90%, 92% of our population who are not that digitally oriented to conduct business in a digital manner. Okay. So apart from that creamy layer of 2% people who pay tax and maybe 1% of rich farmers, aside that, the overall the economy, like overall people are very badly hit. And even government cannot do anything, because if taxes are not enough, anything is not enough, from where it will provide money. So things are really bad. Government has given free food, but food is the basic necessity. Otherwise the spending in guards, in other things, is very less. So that is why what is going to happen is that all the domestic facing sector except this one, Nifty Realty, possibly, I expect a Nifty Realty to even move up because of this COVID only. Because if you cannot go at least 3-4 months of the year to different places, once you start staying above this, we have to consider maybe about 500. I think apart from this, and this is a very good level also from a previous swing low perspective. So I think apart from Nifty Realty, most domestic facing sector won't do good until and unless this COVID is gone. Because though economy is shifting in a digital way, world is shifting, IT companies are doing well, but domestically a lot of people are not that digitally oriented to do business, and that's why overall the situation of finance in households is very very bad, and it is a pathetic scenario. It is a really pathetic scenario. Students are not going to schools, not able to go to schools. I don't know if both parents are not very learned how the kid will do his or her homework at home, learning through a mobile phone. These things are really tough on countries like India, which is not that digitally advanced, and nothing can be done. So we have to wait for this, that COVID becomes so normal that it does not actually kills almost anybody, and that time we may actually revive. Until then, other part of the economy may not do good. What happens that if FIIs are in holiday, what happens is that you can see Nifty Pharma was the best performing in last 4 days, followed by Nifty IT, and small and mid caps do good during that time. Other and Nifty is also 1% up, and other part of the like commodities, everything is down. Okay, if I talk about the global scale, and you see Russia, Hang Seng, this is Brazil, this is India. Since October peak, these are the worst performing markets. Okay, TASI is the Saudi Arabian because of the market, because of the crude oil fall. And on the upside, US CAC, all these CNX IT, FTSE MIB, which is the Italian index. So all these European and US indices are, US 100 is again Nasdaq. Okay, Dow Jones are in positive since then. And if I go to the Dow Jones chart, it is at lifetime high today. Possibly it is at lifetime high. Yeah. So this was the earlier lifetime high. Yesterday it just crossed that, and today also. So it is in a clean up move, and this may fall. Possibly this will fall because see, this thing was done in the Western countries. What happens is that the traders, the main big traders, go away. So the big traders might have left when market was at 36,000. It has touched new high, but it is just for the sake of, we can say, new high. But high was 461, and earlier high was 446. Yes, just small bit it touch new high. You cannot say that we are substantially over, and those serious traders, when they come back, market may push back to this level, and from there we will take. Now only one thing I would, and like I won't ask you to look at many things in the global time frame as of now, because this is a holiday weekend. This US government bond is just moved up a little bit, but still within range, not much. Only good thing, and this is the good thing that can happen to any market. See, uh, this is trying to nudge below 96, and if dollar index tries to nudge below 96 and come to 94, 95, you may see a quite a big pullback in pullback means rise in Indian markets, and the bank nifty and the emerging markets also. Okay, so keep an eye on that. The bad thing that happened during this is this crude oil. Okay, and I told I had tweeted earlier also. See, I will show you the tweet. If I go to my profile, see, this was the tweet on this was the tweet. See, this was the tweet on December 12th. When crude oil was breaking these levels, I said that crude oil will go possibly 69.50 to this 73.50, and that is where crude oil remained. Okay, that is where crude oil remained. So on, this is the time I was making this statement. See, this is the time and this is the time. Okay, I was showing this. This is where I was showing that this would be the range. This would be the range, and once it breaks probably 65. So this actually exactly this thing happened. It remained in this range for quite some time, 69.50 to 73.50. One day it broke due to sudden news about Omicron, but that day only it pulled back, and then again in the range. Only one day it breached. Now, as I said, if you read the tweet correctly, that on 12 December, what I said that crude may cross 73 at in move towards 100 in the new year. Fundamental remains strong. Okay, so exactly just before New Year, what it has done is that it has crossed this 73.50. Possibly, see now these regions which were earlier support 78, 79 may act kind of a resistance, but or it can pull back to 73 also. But what I really feel is that it is going to this upper end 90, and given the fundamental possibly will break these also and go, that we will see. But once above 79, highly likely that it will go to 90. Okay, so bullish on crude oil, and if I'm bullish on crude oil, then Indian market we would become bearish ideally, right? So we will see what happens. We cannot say everything right now because this is at the fag end of the year and we don't know how things will shape up. Obviously, in the first week of January or second week of January, market will come back. Don't make very huge position until 11th, 12th of Jan. Okay, because by that time everybody comes on 6th or 7th. By that time market stabilizes. Now the market is very shallow. So in either in commodities or anything, don't be a very huge position until you reach this this time frame. Okay, again, so this is all about also few stocks I would like to say that I and one sector that I am not there is no sectoral indices, but is a great sector is the chemical sector. Okay, so today I gave that Deepak Nitride last day, right? So Deepak Nitride I gave. Okay, so had a bullish day for 2 days when this breakout happened. I gave sustaining possibly will go higher. Navin Fluorine, all due to COVID, because when the COVID is there, these things actually start surging. Navin Fluorine. Today I gave what did I give today? This carbon, Philip Carbon, yeah. So I did quite well for today. Once the breakout happened, I gave in TMP, did quite well. SRF I gave last week, uh, continues to do well. SRF, okay, continues to do well every day. I gave a 2250, continues to go up, and I say 2500, 2500 may come. So this this chemical stocks do well, and if you can see graphite, when there is COVID and these supply chain disruptions, Anna, what will happen is that there will be scarcity of things and they will suddenly jump. So all this chemical raw material kind of play are jumping up. And if the COVID remains so much intense that it is right now, uh, I guess that there will be supply chain disruption and price of zinc, copper, everything will go up. And again, what will happen in that case, the metal sector may go up for while. Okay. So remain in IT, look at pharma for next week. Don't trade very huge position, be a little bit light. If you get oil again near 73, 75 in the WTI, you can again trade it on the bullish side. This was 12th of December, right? So that's it. That's it. So that's it. So yeah, this is another stock just I wanted to speak. Looking good because as we get more and more modernized uh, in the case of farming also, this stock will look good. This is the Escorts. So Escorts looks good to me, to be honest. Possibly can go higher. Has posted this in a tweet also and shared in this to my TMP members also. Apart from that, uh, the last talk that I want to right now discuss, I'm just missing it a little bit. Uh, yeah, again, this BASF kind of companies, okay. Uh, again, chemical raw material kind of play. So SRF, BASF, so all these kind of companies have a look on them because they can write. Yeah, sorry, I remember which company I was trying to talk. This is the Titan. Okay. Ah, possibly a breakout happened. Possibly a breakout happened. Possibly will go higher. Okay. So keep an eye on Titan. So I possibly, if it trade above this 2450 around, I may give this as a trade for tomorrow to TMP members. So this is one stock I'm a little bit bullish about. So these are all stocks. Now I will take few questions, and if Vivek sir arrives, obviously I will hand over to him few questions on the lighter side, but not very definitive opinion can be made at this point about the market. Yeah, you may please ask your question right now if you have any. I cannot see many questions. View on Bank Nifty, I have already shared, sir. 20, 34, 100 can be revisited again. Gold, I am not sure, sir. Gold, I am not sure. Gold is again, you can see, is in a very tight range of 1830, 1820, 1830 on the upside, and this 1770, this 3-4% range. I am not sure which direction gold is going. Completely range bound. Don't please ask me about stock specific view. Okay. Don't please ask me about stock specific view because that you can easily ask in the TMP or the Stockage Club platform. Okay. So telecom stocks, I don't know why Bharti has not been 2000 or because when everything was being like this, I was expecting that this Bharti Reliance will go through the roof. I don't know why they lag in the move. But these are very support zone, very good support zone, 640, 650. If you get there, can go long. Okay. Reliance, if I'm talking about Reliance, could not come to the exact support level up to 220, but again has raced towards the resistance. We have to see what happens in the new year. Not having a great idea about this. Auto sector specialty EV. For that view on auto sector specialty EV, especially EV, I don't have an idea. For you, for that you need a fundamental analyst, sir. I really don't have any idea. Tata Motors is the EV play supposedly, but it is still not very strong. No, I don't think that you should be considering it for sale, even if it is coming for GSS. What is GSS? This is the GSS, Golden Swing Setup. Okay, this is my model that I taught uh, in a webinar, and that webinar almost close to 1,000 right now. So first showing the webinar, though for those who have want to know what GSS is, this is the webinar. Where am I? Where? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is the in Hindi and the 210 it has reached, and this is in English 937 it has reached. So more than 1,000 people. Ideally, you should go for the English one only. Uh, 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 so if you there is a problem in English, then the Hindi version is also both are same, right? So you can go this, and what happens is that in the Reliance. in this golden swing setup. So Escorts came, and see how beautiful Escorts is running in here, right? Escorts came as a buy here. Reliance, right? Let us wait and see if Reliance. Just a second. Somehow trading view is a little bit slower side. Yeah, it has come yesterday as a sell setup, and see today only after that it fell. So beautiful strategy. Yesterday it came as a sell setup. So you would have should have sold today itself, and with a very small stop loss. So the strategy is here. Even in the thin market, this is acting very nicely. You can see. So you have to you should have a sell today. Okay. Now another question: base stock in chemical sector to invest for medium to long term. That Vivek sir can answer. I am not a fundamental, having not any view on the fundamental factor, Vikas Sharma ji. I really don't know. I wish I could answer this, but I don't have any. Smita ma'am is there, Vivek sir is there, but I don't have any fundamental input in anything. Okay. What is TMP group? TMP is our, it is not TNP, it is our mentorship program. This is the mentorship program I'm just showing you. You can talk to Orkon. This is the mentorship program with Vivek sir, me, and Chetan sir as Nashananda as a mentor. Covers from equity to commodity. This 5 months mentorship program. This is our mentorship program. Okay. And live trading all the days during market hours. Yeah. Budget expectation, again a fundamental question. Sir, I don't have any budget expectation, but economically, the masses are not having very much spending power. Remember that. And that's why consumer facing sector may not do good. Okay. Which commodity is best for intraday trading? Crude oil. I'm going to hold an webinar also on the crude oil. This one, crude oil webinar, I'm going to hold. Okay. Crude oil and silver are great webinar. Sorry. Yeah. I was trying to do backtest of golden swing. How many years should we consider? You can consider 3 to 5 years. Good enough. 10, 20 years market has evolved a lot. How is aluminium and CPU? So these things have to be taken a view in the new year afresh. Right now, every metal is looking bullish because of this COVID scenario. Okay. Volumes are low these days. How does it affect the market? Because the participation is low. So one big player can move the market a lot. And market is flat mainly. Nifty. If I look at Nifty, this is Nifty. Very flattish for last 2 3 days. From here, it can correct, or once it breaks out above 11,350, it can go towards 11,500 maybe, or it can correct. Okay. Sir, learning give us strategy on call put. That Chetan sir teaches in his option classes. I share the trades, Vinay share the trades, but Nifty view I shared right now. Okay. Can we expect more downside in January? I expect IT to go up, and other sectors I expect a down move. But uh, important thing is that if dollar corrects a lot, then market would go up on the other hand. And there are two important events. One is UP election. Okay. If the same government is there in UP, then market possibly will rally, and budget also can make the market rally. Why Indian exchange has no continuous crude oil chart? Every time I open, trading view and check the USA market. That yeah, you have to, because Indian market, the in the US market, the crude oil trades all the day. Okay, only 1.5 hours it takes break. Okay, in the night from 3 to 4:30, I think. Or apart from that, it is trading almost 22 hours, 20 to 22 half hours. And what is in India? India, we are trading only from 9:30 to 11 or 11:30. Okay, so we are trading only 15 hours. The globe is trading 20 hours. And Indian crude oil chart is just rupee dollar converted chart. So if crude oil moves while Indian market is closed in MCX, then it is difficult. And that is why you always have to look at the WTI chart and trade. Sir, I am Vishal Desai from Hyderabad. Could you please tell me the upper level of graphite India? Today is a good move. In fact, I entered a 74 last video. Please suggest. Sir, I cannot tell how much it can go. It can, because this is the COVID driven up move, it can go a lot. I will give you a rough level. Still, I will try to give graphite India. It can go, sir. It can go towards 640, 650. How did you enter at 734? Oh, June first week. Right. It can go towards this level, sir. 630, 640. But why have you held so long if the price had dropped to almost 400? Don't trade or invest like this. Okay. If something goes against you 4-5%, exit that. No point holding a stock at 734 and it is going to 400. It is losing almost 40-45% of the value. This is not the way either trading or investing should be done, I believe. Don't hold this stock. If stock is going a little bit against you, book loss in 5%. Why to book, see a 40% loss and then hoping that whether it will come to 734 again? Not an ideal thing to do. What can be expected in USD INR? These things cannot be answered. Ideally, they should weaken USD INR given the crude oil is going up. But again, if dollar index weakens, then USD INR can come back to 74, 73.50 kind of a level. Do you use ratio charts? If no, why not? If you can, please. I don't use ratio charts, but I use this comparison charts. Okay. Trading view issue, the RS graph is not showing up. Will anyone be able to guide me? You can, I don't know why it is not showing up, but you can post a query in the Stockist Social or the TMP if you are in that group. Okay, so thanks all of you. Have a uh, uh, this line chart, how to view this, I have created. Okay, so this line chart I have created. What I will do, that I will post the link of this chart uh, uh, in the TMP groups and in the club. Okay, so RS does not have every functionality of Zerodha. Okay, sorry, every functionality of Zerodha or any other platform won't have full functionality of TradingView. That is what I was saying. So you may not get all the thing that is available in TradingView in the free version of TradingView you are using through Zerodha. Future charts you will get, but option chart you won't get here. For option charts, you have to subscribe to iCharts. Okay. Anyways, have a great new year. Again, I'm wishing have a very happy and great new year. Again, we will see each other next Friday. Uh, Till then, trade light. It is not a very kind of market you should be betting big, because you know that market is very sideways right now. So try to limit your positions and don't try to carry any positions over the weekend, especially because you know the COVID numbers will suddenly look ugly by Monday. It is 13,000 yesterday. Maybe you will see 30,000, 40,000 kind of a number by Monday. So Monday, you can rather see a good down move. So try, if you are having positions, try to square off and enjoy the holiday weekend. Have a great new year. Have a great new year. Bye. Take care, everybody. Thank you. Bye bye.